Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Today I'm going to complete another 3 pages in Create This Book. In case that you didn't hear of it, the Create This Book is a book made by Moriah Elizabeth and is actually a book of prompts. The prompts are creative and they are not made in order to destroy the book. So it has prompts like wreck this journal, but the prompts are not made, as I said, in order to destroy something, anything. I find it very, let's say, creative. The idea is I was looking for a book that was able to take me out of the comfort zone, to make me draw more, because normally I paint, so I was looking for something to provoke me to use more colored pencils. And as well, I was in need of some inspiration, more or less. I don't work as an artist, I'm not in this field at all, and I find my job very stressful. That's why I was in need of something when I was home to get my mind off, totally off from my work. I think this book, it was what I was in need of. Now, regarding this page that I've chosen, this is the first page. It says create a rule. The idea here is to write a rule in the box and then to respect this rule for the entire book, for every page of the book, if and only if it doesn't interfere with the prompt. So if you have in the prompt something against your rule, then you are allowed to not respect the rule. For me, it was important to write the date because I have old drawings that I never used them, and I wish to use them, and I also want to see the process. I want to see the improvement. I want to see what is there that I was focused more in the last time, and this is why the first rule, because I wrote 3 of them, the first one was to write the date. Also, I've seen a few people that have already completed this book, and they said, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't write the book, the date. I wish I would have known when did I do this image, this illustration, this painting, and so on." So I find it really important to write the date. Second rule is to make every page as colorful as possible. Yes, this is a rule based on the idea that I don't want to complete the pages as fast as possible. I want to take my time and to give it color and to try to focus on the color theory as well. For example, this page I made it very colorful, but at the very end I don't like the background. I don't like how does it fit the background with the entire image. I think that if I've stopped here it would have been a good idea, but I didn't. And the third rule, it was to get out of my comfort zone as often as possible. Why get out of the comfort zone? Because normally, naturally, I paint, and of course I draw flowers and a lot of natures. So tree, leaves, any kind of nature. But I wish to learn to draw people, persons, people, characters, and so on. I feel really inspired by the manga creators and also by the anime drawings, and this is why I'm trying also to learn a little bit. The second page that I've chosen is create a fancy name. As I said, I was trying to go out of my comfort zone, so I've drawn this young girl. I know what does it have to do with a fancy name. I chose on one of the pages to draw this girl, this character, with alcohol-based markers. These are the Ohuhu markers, and because of these reason I needed to take another piece of paper. The idea is for these markers, if you wish, you can use any type of paper. The problem is that you are going to have some surprises. I'm not an expert in using the alcohol markers, so I'm not going to give you all the details and so on, but you can find a lot of tutorials on YouTube regarding the alcohol markers. And this paper that I'm using is multi-mix media paper, and my markers blend really well on this paper. They work wonderful. I'm really satisfied with how they work together. This is why I make it on another sheet of paper. Also, drawing with markers is also something that I wish to do. I feel somehow very comfortable. Somehow I feel like it's like painting somehow, but I don't need to get the brush, to use water, to focus on the color combination and so on. I feel like every pen is already made, ready to just to use it. So this is why I've chosen to use alcohol markers. Now, regarding the brand, the Ohuhu markers, it was just so regarding the price and the quality, I find it the right one. Now, as I said, I'm not an expert, so I'm not going to come with different suggestions or ideas, or to try to advise you regarding these markers. I think the best is to take a look of the other reviews that are on internet, and also to try to test them yourself, because in this way you might find the right markers for you. On this page I'm using two sets of markers. One of them is the set with only pastel colors, and the other one is the normal set. Both of sets have the brush on one side, and on other side it's the point, I don't remember how it's called, but the idea is I don't have the chisel nib on these markers. I bought them this way because I was planning to use them on small surfaces. I'm doing big paintings with acrylic, but not with markers or colored pencils. Now, as I said, I like to paint flowers, and feeling like I'm painting with these markers, it just came out of the nowhere. It just came out of the blue, without thinking. It was, yeah, okay, of course, flowers. So I like flowers, I love them, and I also like to draw them. There is no need to explain that. But as I said, in the same time, I would like to improve also in drawing and painting other things, like for example people. I'm also interested in learning to do perspective and color theory. I also want to learn more, and to it's more for me, and for being able to create the exception of the rule is, as Pablo Picasso said, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. I think this is the reason. I think this is why I really want to improve everything, because I want to have this level to feel myself confident with what I'm doing and with what I'm choosing. And for this, it takes a lot of practice and simply keep going and learning. Um, as I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not a pro regarding the painting and drawing. I'm doing it as a hobby, but I think as a hobby there is nothing else that I would love to do more than drawing and painting. Now I've took another sheet of paper and I wrote Lady Arty, because this is the name of the channel. I like it to use it this way, and this is the final page. I actually really like how it looks like, that page. Now this is the last one, the third prompt. It says choose one color, so you are based to make drawings or one drawing only using one color. These are a few sketches that I did before. I wasn't at home when I did the sketches, and this is the reason why you cannot see me doing them. But for the next video, I promise I will show you. I've cut them out, put them in a book, and this is what it is. Have a nice day.